Today, we're talking about the MPC One Crashing Issues.
Freebie.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Today's patron shout-out goes to Andy Thompson. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. So I've had my MPC One for over a year now, and, ever since the 2.10 update came out last summer, I've been getting a lot of the same question from people, basically asking if I've noticed my MPC One crashing since taking that update, really. And I'm just going to give you the short answer right now. No, I haven't. I have experienced 5 total crashes since taking the MPC 2.10 firmware update last summer. I think it was in July. However, I experienced crash number 5 this morning, and it was while I was trying to load in multiple expansions at the same time into the same project. So I figured today we would come up with a very basic, just 2-bar phrase, but I'm only going to use expansions, and I'm going to try to get that crash to recreate itself, basically. So I'm not going to cut, I'm not going to edit, just for sake of transparency. You can see I turned it on, and I even kind of paused and messed up my line right there as I was turning it on, but that's okay. We are going to go straight into empty project. As you can see, we have a default 2-bar phrase here, and the first thing I am going to do is click Browse, and we are going to find an expansion for our track 1 here. So let's go and we will add the dark piano here. This is one of my favorite expansions. It does take a minute to load in here because there's so many different samples, but so far so good. Normally the crashes happen right when you select the expansion. At least they do for me. Now, while we're waiting for this piano to load in, I will say if you have experienced crashes with your MPC One or any of your standalone MPC devices, please share your experience with us in the comment section down below. I'm sure this is a little bit different for everybody. Oh, it's weird, a little bit of retriggering there, but what is going on? Some double triggering, too. Well, that's a whole new issue. I've never noticed that. Whole bunch of double triggering. Anyway, I guess that's not the point of this video, but that's something I'm going to have to take a look at. We've got our piano loaded in. Let's go to track 2, and let's go get some drums. So for that, I'm going to go to my Pro Studio Kit expansion here, and let's get Acoustic Kit Pro Studio Tough. And there we go. There's a crash. Okay. In fact, I don't know if you can read that or not, but it says your MPC recovered from an internal error. So I guess there's crash 7 and, crash 6. And crash 5 and 6 just happened in the same day, just like an hour apart. And you saw that one happen on camera. So that actually just completely reset us back to the beginning here. Which is very frustrating. I'm not sure if I should be concerned that I've had 2 in one day, but like I said, I've barely had any up until this point. So I guess let's just keep going here. Let's go back to our expansions and try to load in the piano again. And once again, we will have to wait. Oh, hardly had to wait at all. Now I'm not noticing any double triggering or retriggering. Well, just kidding. What is going on? Oh, okay, that's a whole new issue that I have never experienced before with the MPC. Cool. We'll just brush that aside for now, I guess. That's a little concerning. Going to track 2. Browse. Pro Studio Kit. We're going to try to load the same exact thing. The Tough Kit. Okay, it loaded in. So as you saw with the crash, like I said, when I selected the expansion, that's when my MPC crashed. So yeah, as long as it starts loading, then I know I'm good. Okay, cool. That's working just fine. Let's just go ahead and turn on our click and try to throw a basic groove down. Whatever, I kind of messed it up, but that's fine. I'm honestly a little frazzled at the double triggering thing. That's really weird. Yeah, let's go in here and go to the notes page, get some chords. Yeah, something basic. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, nice. Let's go to track 3 now, and we'll get another expansion. Let's get guitar. I don't have too many expansions on here right now. We'll get this steel string guitar, and it will load in, and maybe I'll try to play some kind of like arpeggiated thing. Okay. Cool, let's turn off chord mode. Just go to notes. Nice. Okay, not really noticing any kind of double triggering, so that's good. And the expansion loaded right in. Okay, let's just play something. Here we go. Okay, so far so good. Track 4, let's get a new expansion. I'm going to go into the MPC Orchestral Pro Edition here. Let's get some bass. For some bass, let's go tuba. Okay, it loaded right in. Weird. Going to drop our octave. Sure. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, very, very quiet. Just crank it. Kind of a goofy little thing we're developing here. I just went into my track mix and lowered everything else so we could hear the tuba a little better. I'm not going to get into, mixing and really any of that. I just want to be able to hear my instruments. Let's load in one more expansion. Let's get... let's get a tenor, or let's get a trumpet. How about that? Trumpet sustained. And we'll let that load in. Okay, so that loaded just fine. But we're going to have to go up an octave, aren't we? Yeah, there we go. 2 octaves. Sounds like, yeah. Cool. gonna noodle something in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so as goofy as that sounds, hopefully this was a good indicator of, well, I'm not really sure what to think anymore. This video went completely different than how I anticipated it going. I'm still going to upload, don't worry. But I was not expecting it to crash, honestly. I really wasn't. And I'm not sure what was going on with the double triggering thing there for the piano. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, super weird. Sounds like it's only doing it on that piano. There was one. Ah, I heard one on the hi-hat too. That's so weird. Yeah, I guess something to look into. So I don't really know what to make of this video then. You're going to have to let me know what you think of it. And I'm kind of at a loss as to what to say to wrap this one up. I guess draw your own conclusions. Comment down below. Share with us your experience, please, if you have an MPC One or any of the MPC standalone series. Geez, here I'm just messing up the whole thing. If you've had any issues with crashing or anything like that since the 2.10 update, please let us know, and let's have a discussion in the comment section. I do hope you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, of course, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.